on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. Willis now to throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him up near the 35-yard line. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a 1st down? The motion man is Johnson. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. They'll go with Williams. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Sidney Brown, they're on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Now Willis. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down.
Come on. 19 tight.
To throw, here's Willis. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their 1st points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
We'll check the reactions for the former Giant. Here is Saquon Barkley. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Once again, it's Barkley. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. Although it didn't appear that he got it by much. He needed 4. He got 4 on 3rd down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance. But I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough. And they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They motion a receiver right. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow. I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
Each quarterback picked off in that turnover-filled 1st quarter. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? More from MetLife Stadium after this. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
Again, Hurts. That's caught left side by Goedert.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
So Goedert, the tight end, comes in motion. To the air again. Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a 3rd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense, and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Willis. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now, faking the give. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Really nice job here by the defender. I mean, how often, Mike, do we see on these long downfield passes the defender kind of lose the ball in the air and get himself out of position? Well, that wasn't the case here. Really well done. And if I'm this quarterback, after these back-to-back incompletions, I got to find myself a little rhythm and take some easier throws.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. Saquon Barkley inside the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Here's 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Go. Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates. Warriors 17.
Throwing, Willis. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And in motion is Brown. Play action. Here's Hurts. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Third and long for Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got it at the 7. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Man in motion is Smith. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Now it is first and goal. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. LaVisca Chenault. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Tracy now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Here's Willis. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Willis now to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Off the play fake, Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this will stay a two-possession game. First and 10. Throwing, Willis. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. So got it. The tight end comes in motion. It's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Man in motion is Smith. On second down, Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Man in motion is Brown. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. It's 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Man in motion is Smith. Hurts will try it again. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
They'll run it here with Saquon. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Hurts. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
Motion man is Hyatt. Willis. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Now Willis. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To throw, here's Willis. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Hurts and ground connect, and it's a first down for Philly.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Brian Burns, the former Panther, in there for the sack. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
To throw is Willis. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
A first down throw for Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Now Hurts. That is brought in at the 10. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Now Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Man in motion is Smith. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Here's Barkley. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Buffalo 18.
Willis to throw. And that one incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
Here we go. Ready.
Willis now to throw. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Going for it all. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips.
Tight. 19 tight.
Keep it moving. All right, offense. Keep pushing the ball down the field.
Throwing is Willis.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
60 Bison. Trap 60.
Throwing Willis. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out backed up on your own goal line, you're taking a big risk, right? It's got to be out of your hand fast. Give the quarterback somewhere to go quick. But the defense knows that. They're attacking. They're taking some chances to jump some passes. We saw it there, and they're lucky that was just a turnover instead of a pick six.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he will score. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Tracy now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The motion man is Johnson. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Willis now to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Giants are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st down, it's Hurts. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Nubin.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Willis. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Come on, come on. Hey. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors, 70.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Let's go now. 19 Lions.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. We're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.